Welcome to TV Africa News. This is Africa Today. My name is Najuma Luima, but first are the headlines. Chinese Supreme Court hires Uganda's retired Chief Justice Katurebe. UK regulator issues allergy warning over COVID vaccines. Support for ex-Cameroon player after UCL racism incident. Now the news in detail. The Supreme Court of China has hired retired Chief Justice Bart Katurebe as a member of its expert committee on adjudication of international commercial disputes for the next 4 years. Justice Katurebe retired on June 20th this year after clocking the mandatory age of 70, and he had since been resting at his up-country home. The expert committee was established in August 2018 in order to ensure fair and effective operation of the China International Commercial Court, an organ of Supreme People's Court established to adjudicate international commercial disputes. Moving on, Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari has indicated he could reopen the country's land borders as soon as possible after they were shut last year to control smuggling activities. Nigeria is bordered by Benin, Cameroon, Chad, and Niger. Mr. Buhari told state governors on Tuesday that the closure of borders was an attempt to control the smuggling of weapons and drugs. Moving on, the United States Supreme Court has refused to stop Pennsylvania from certifying President-elect Joe Biden's victory in a setback to outgoing President Donald Trump. The court rejected Republican Congressman Mike Kelly's challenge to the legality of mail-in ballots in the state. Kelly and other Pennsylvania Republicans had filed a lawsuit after the November 3rd election, seeking that up to 2.5 million mail-in ballots be discarded. Let's take a very quick short break. We will be right back. Welcome back. You're still watching TV Africa News, the right to know. In our business news today, a leading panel of tax experts, academics, and policy makers have recommended a one-off wealth tax as a way for the UK to repair the damage wrought by the COVID-19 pandemic on the economy and public finances. The Wealth Tax Commission, a panel of experts from LSE and the University of Warwick, found that such a measure would raise about £250 billion over 5 years and said it should be considered rather than levying increased income tax or VAT. And in our health news today, UK regulators have issued a warning that people who have a history of significant allergic reactions should not currently receive the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine after 2 people who had the jab yesterday had allergic reactions. 2 NHS staff members who received the vaccine on the first day of the mass vaccination program suffered an allergic reaction, the NHS in England has confirmed. In our sports news today, Paris Saint-Germain striker Kylian Mbappe has laid football figures in a show of solidarity with Pierre Webo, a former Cameroon player who was allegedly racially abused during a Champions League football match. The game was suspended in the first half on Tuesday after players from Paris Saint-Germain and Istanbul Başakşehir refused to continue playing and walked off the pitch. Bashashkeli had accused the Romanian fourth official of making a racist remark during an argument with their assistant coach Pieli Webo. 4 new officials will adjudicate the resumed match in Paris, which is expected to be played from the exact moment it was halted. The football authorities are investigating the racism claim. Now, before we end our news bulletin, let's take a recap of our top stories. Chinese Supreme Court hires Uganda's retired Chief Justice Katurebe. UK regulator issues allergy warning over COVID vaccines. Support for ex-Cameroon player after UCL racism incident. That was the news. Thank you for watching TV Africa. Stay tuned. More programming coming your way.
This is Africa, and that was the news.